Welcome to Eternal Focus, devotions to inspire your walk with God. A life of adventure, walking with God. Abram had become very wealthy in livestock and in silver and gold. From the Negev, he went from place to place until he came to Bethel, to the place between Bethel and Ai, where his tent had been earlier and where he had first built an altar. There Abram called on the name of the Lord. Genesis chapter 13 verses 2-4, NIV. Are you a fan of travel or adventure television? Maybe you find yourself captivated by the survival skills of Bear Grylls in Man vs. Wild. Or drawn into the fast-paced global challenges of The Amazing Race. Some might even enjoy the strategic twists of Survivor, where outwitting, outlasting, and outplaying blend into a thrilling saga. But no matter how exciting these shows are, there is a far greater adventure awaiting those who choose to walk with God. A life with Him offers the kind of journey no screen can capture, a path full of surprises, challenges, and unmatched fulfillment. The truth is, when we trust in God, we are stepping into a divine adventure, one filled with purpose, discovery, and eternal impact. When we first meet Abram, later called Abraham, in Genesis chapter 12, God invites him into an extraordinary journey. At the age of 75, an age when most people would consider settling down, Abram receives a call to step out of his comfort zone. Leaving behind his home, his country, and his familiar surroundings, he takes his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all their belongings to embark on a new chapter. God didn't just promise Abram a new land, He promised a legacy. And while Abram couldn't see the full picture, he trusted God enough to take the first step. His life became a testament to what happens when someone walks closely with God. Every valley, mountaintop, and twist in the road became part of a bigger story. God's call to Abraham wasn't just about geography, it was about transformation. And this same God who called Abraham into friendship and adventure is calling us today. God isn't just looking for followers, He's seeking friends. Imagine the creator of the universe desiring to walk alongside you daily, not as a distant deity, but as a close companion. Just as a father hopes to transition from being a caretaker to becoming a trusted friend to his child, so God invites us into a deeper, mature relationship with Him. This friendship is not without risk. It often requires us to step into the unknown. It might mean saying yes to something that feels uncomfortable or letting go of plans we've clung to tightly. But it's in this surrender that we discover the fullness of life He has designed for us. God's call to adventure looks different for everyone. Perhaps He's asking you to step into a new role, take on a challenging project, or relocate to an unfamiliar place. Maybe He's calling you to shift your focus from building your own plans to investing in His purposes. You might have dreamed of being a corporate mogul, but God is leading you to build a non-profit that serves others. Perhaps you envisioned a glamorous career in entertainment, but find yourself mentoring the next generation as a teacher. Or maybe you thought retirement meant slowing down, but God is igniting a new passion in you for missions, mentorship, or family. Whatever your path, the adventure with God unfolds step by step. It often begins with one bold leap of faith, but the real beauty lies in the daily, ordinary moments of walking with Him. Build altars, pitch tents. Abraham's life offers a powerful metaphor for how we are called to live. Wherever God led him, Abraham pitched his tent and built an altar. The tent symbolizes the temporary nature of our circumstances. The altar represents the permanence of our relationship with God. This serves as a reminder. While our seasons, roles, and locations may change, our connection to God must remain steadfast. We are called to worship Him in every place and situation, recognizing that the temporary is simply a backdrop for the eternal. Discover deeper. Build altars, not just tents. What does it mean to build altars in your life? It could be cultivating a habit of daily prayer, giving thanks in all circumstances, or creating spaces of worship and reflection. Ask yourself, am I prioritizing my relationship with God above the temporary demands of life? Embrace the unknown. Is there a new adventure God might be inviting you into? Perhaps it's a career change, a new ministry, or a step of faith in your personal life. How can you respond with trust even when the path feels uncertain? Walk with God daily. What does it look like to walk with God in the small daily steps of life? Consider practices like reading scripture, listening for his voice, and aligning your decisions with his will. An adventure worth taking. The life God calls us to isn't always easy, but it is always worth it. Just as Abraham discovered a legacy beyond his wildest dreams, you too will find purpose, peace, and joy as you walk with him. So take that first step, pitch your tent where he leads, and build an altar of worship along the way. Adventure awaits. Are you ready to embrace it? Thank you for joining me today in Eternal Focus, devotions to inspire your walk with God.